Ooh.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that?
Hello there.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
About Zorro.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome.
Hello, Doc.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
All right.
How'd I do?
Oh, jeez. How do we have a double chin going? Is that just a shadow? Well, okay. Can we adjust this? We can. That was kind of cool. Yeah, let's go like this. Oh, we made Zorro. So yeah, let's go with that, huh?
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
Oh, hello.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Games Played Slowly. We are going to start our second gameplay on this channel in conjunction with Cyberpunk. We're going to do it every other day, alternating schedule. But I was trying to choose what game to play, and it came to me. What about New Vegas? I have never played this before. This is my first time. I have a weird relationship with Fallout. I played Fallout 3 when it came out. Honestly, didn't love it. I was more of a Skyrim Oblivion person. Fallout 3, especially in its release form, textures are just really muddy. I didn't connect with the story that much. The game was kind of bleak and depressing. Fallout 4, I enjoyed more, but still it didn't resonate as an all-time game for me. Like the diehard Fallout people love the series. Oddly enough, I had a renaissance with this franchise with Fallout 76 of all games. I know what you're thinking. That game's terrible. It's not now. I played it years later. Just kind of, I don't even know why, but I enjoyed it so much. I got my wife into it. We put hundreds of hours into it. I love Fallout 76. It's a great game. A lot of solo stuff. Community was great. Everybody was nice. Events were fun. I did pretty much everything there was to do in the game. And so I love that game. So I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. People have always said this thing is fantastic. They swear by this game. Story's amazing. Characters are great. Can be janky. But honestly, it looks better than I thought. This is unmodded. I bought all the DLC because they had it. Oh, nice legs. They had all the DLC on Steam sale. So I was like, whatever, we're going to try it. But surprisingly, I think it looks pretty decent for a 2010 title here. So yeah, let's get going. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think of this game. I'm going to try not to grab everything because I have a bad habit of doing that. Is that MedX? Okay. We're going to grab that.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay. Adjust your score. It ain't cheating. Strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. This affects your melee, unarmed inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Okay. So, how many points do we have? We have 5. How does this work? I'm confused. Oh, wait. No, I want to put more into it. Wait, did I just... Oh, I'm adding it to it. Okay. I get it. What if I want to go the other way, though? Am I doing something wrong? Why does this button not work? We might have a problem. Interesting. Okay, we have reached our first hiccup. Something I was concerned about with this game was it not working with how old it is. Some of the stuff it had to install to run this game I have not seen in years. So this could be a me issue. I'm not ruling it as a glitch yet, but I'm not sure why only the one button works and not this one. Wait, what just happened?
Surprised anybody'd want to tangle with you. Heck, you could go deathclaw hunting with a switch. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that...
I just put everything into strength. All right, we need to reload. I think we've just made our guy all muscle and no brain. I'm not sure that's the way to go. All right. Okay, let's
We can chat later. The sooner you finish these...
So some button I pushed did something. What button was that? I want to put one into, or at least... No, okay, we're already screwing up again. I don't know what's going on. That should be minus though. Why is it adding to it? It's almost like the buttons. Oh, the button's below it. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so something's screwed up here in this. Yeah, it's like that for you guys too. Okay, well, let's see if we can figure this out. So where's the button? Oh, that's good. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, ability, luck. Okay. That's great. I love how I'm already getting the jank. So the button's about, I don't know, let's say an inch below. Perception. Adjust your score. It ain't cheating. Perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpick, energy, accuracy, compass, range. Lockpicks usually, let's see what else we have. Endurance, unarmed, health, resistance, survival. Speech, intelligence, agility. Let's do that. One there. Luck, critical hits. Yeah, let's do some luck. Never go wrong with a little luck on your side. This is so funny. All right. I wonder if it's something about my... I don't think I could change my screen settings though. Interesting. We'll just have to hope that's the only time this is a problem. I want to do... Let's do another charisma. Health, resistance, survival. Did we do any in lockpick? We did, right? Let's do another in charisma. Okay, so how do we say we're done? What did I push last time?
Tess, the sooner you can get out of here.
I'm trying, man. I don't know what to push. Missing buttons, okay? I don't know what I pushed. Somehow I completed the thing last time. Is there a missing? This is so weird. Okay. What did I? There we go. As A.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night.
Mm.
Bandit.
Bandit.
Light. Mother.
Oh, there's more options. Crap, I didn't know that. Can we redo this? How much does this matter? Do I have an option that's not the... Damn, I don't. Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't matter that much. Mother...
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixing to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see.
Okay. How about this one?
I see like some kind of dragonfly. But so we'll just go with that.
Last one.
I see like two gorillas high-fiving. Yeah, I don't see any of these things. Bearded man. I guess I see kind of like a space needle. I guess let's go mushroom cloud. It's closest to that.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, so we are... Let's reset. Okay, we get 3 skills here. Good, we can do this again. Barter, energy weapons, explosive guns. Any weapon. Okay. Sneak. Speech. Yeah, let's do speech. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Energy weapons. I don't really like energy weapons that much. Let's do guns. Should we do melee weapons? I don't generally like them. Let's do lockpick, I guess. Okay.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Yes,
Got a
sir.
form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Oh boy.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
You never know. Okay, choose up to 2 traits. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have a +3 chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. You have a fear of enclosed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. You gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer indoors. Enjoy a +2 to each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer a -1, 6 to 6. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. No. So while wearing any type of glasses, you have a +1 to perception, -1 without. Gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, and science, and speech. But have -5 to energy weapons, explosive guns. Yeah, I don't want that either. You gain 25 pounds to your carrying capacity, but suffer -1 to all attributes anytime that weight you're carrying drops below 160. Considering I'm always picking crap up. What was our max? 200? I think let's do that. When your health drops below 50%, you gain 10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to your agility. Perception. Kind of like that one. Never become addicted to chems, but after 30, you can kiss experience perks. Okay. Fire 20% more slowly, 20% more accurate. What does this do? It just gives you bad things. That's it. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay. Thank you. Oh. Can we go walk slowly? Or are we always fast? This guy speed runs. Can we read any of these? How does, oops. Inventory? First aid. Some cram. Now it feels like I'm back in the Fallout world again. Buffalo gourd seed. I don't know what that is, but he's playing some chess. Nice. Take your cigarettes. Sorry. Take out your ammo too. So I mean to clean you out like this, but you know. That was my favorite part of Fallout 76. Was all this junk they have in games actually has uses. So that was kind of cool. Which is going to be hard for me not to think like that because I'm so tuned Fallout 76 now. That's all right. Just going to find stuff to sell. All right, let's get out of here. What's this? Yeah. Take your money too. Oh, I'll take your hat. You've been awfully generous, sir. Thank you.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Right. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is constant concern. Yeah, let's not do that yet. All right. It's a very nice doctor. Oh. Hello. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the Midnight Science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Old World Blues loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Your Pip-Boy has received a signal. Coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Lonesome Road has been loaded. Level cap has been increased by 5. You picked up another broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Honest Hearts has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Okay. Gunrunner's arsenal. The ongoing conflict between the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to pursue the merchandise. Gunrunner's arsenal has been loaded. Okay. Welcome to the Wasteland. How do I... Okay, got our Pip-Boy. Skills, nice. General. Items. Okay. Apparel can consist of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. DT. Some apparel grants damage threshold to a wearer. Your damage threshold is the sum of all damage threshold for currently equipped apparel plus any bonuses from perks or chems. DT is directly subtracted from incoming damage, so a higher DT provides superior protection, though a small percentage of the damage can get through even in the thickest armor. A high DT is quite valuable. Condition. Apparel's condition affects how much protection it provides. Apparel above 50% condition provides maximum protection. It only needs to be maintained. Light, medium, heavy. Medium, heavy apparel will slow characters down when equipped. Repair. This option opens the repair submenu, which allows apparel to be repaired by salvaging parts from smaller items. Okay. Ammunition is used by almost all guns and energy weapons, but is sometimes used by other weapon types. Basic ammo types have no special effects, but ammo subtypes may increase damage, reduce enemies' damage threshold, or even decrease a weapon's spread. Effects are listed on the ammo submenu when the ammo is highlighted. Most weapons can use any ammo subtype that starts with the same name as the base ammo. Common ammo subtypes include armor piercing, ignores a large portion of the enemy's damage threshold, does slightly more damage. Hollow point does much more damage, but it is easily blocked by armor. Overcharge, used by energy weapons, increases damage but degrades the weapon more slowly. Slug, used by shotguns. Slugs replace buckshot with a single large bullet that is more accurate. Switch ammo subtypes, equip them in this menu outside of the Pip-Boy. Press 2 to cycle through ammo subtypes for your currently equipped weapon. Okay. So we have jump suit. So let's see. We have lightweight metal armor, which is our best right now, it looks like. Let's put that on. Let's get our hat on. Gives me perception. We have our weapons. We have a 9mm, binoculars, broad machete, laser pistol, grenade rifle. What the hell is that? Shotgun. Throwing spears. Do I have any? Okay, let's see. What is my most... Do I have... Oops, what did I just do? I just dropped it, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm trying to run a system Windows. That's not what we wanted to do. What button did I push? Guys, I'm really confused. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a weapon here. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast and invited you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Okay, so we have some things here. All right. All right, let's go explore the world. So we need to go to the saloon. Yeah. All right. And this takes me back a little bit. Honestly feels a little bit like first Red Dead. All right, what do we have here? General store. Let's go see what that's all about. Hello.
You must
Chat.
be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Okay.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Interesting. You ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city.
Gomorrah.
You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Interesting.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
All right.
Can do.
See what you got. Let me sell you some stuff, sir. That gives me +2 to speech. Interesting. Not sure what we'll need, but we'll just get some money for now, I guess. I don't like laser pistols. Don't need the energy cells. Crispy squirrel bits. Okay, I think. Why would we want that? We could coat something with it, right? Man, that's a lot of weight to be carrying for no reason. Okay. Wait. Cool. All right.
Thanks.
Get rid of some stuff.
Take
Goodbye.
it easy now.
Okay, let's go. I think this is a saloon, right? They got some bikes. Nice. Hello.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Why do I want to know?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders.
Oh, man.
Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
So important about the Hoover Dam.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Interesting. Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Okay, I shall.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. Just like that, huh? Let's do a save here. Hello there, mister.
Howdy.
Howdy. All right, let's go meet her. How'd she get out there? Is there a door I'm missing? Oh, yeah. Where'd she go? Workbench. There's a lot of stuff you can make here. Keep pushing the wrong button. Tumbleweed. Reloading bench. Alright, where are we supposed to be going? Compass shows where we're going.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right?
I want to ask you some questions.
Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Fair enough.
That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay, let's go. Guns actually feel snappy for Fallout. Interesting gait you have. Like you're running and hopping at the same time. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a rad roach. Where are we going? Awfully a long way.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little
Geckos.
monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Okay. Let's sneak. Silent like.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I don't see him. What am I looking at? Looking for? Enter VATS. Push the... There we go. Welcome to the Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System, or VATS. VATS displays the chance you will hit along with the condition of each body part. Mouse 1, attack your target. Mouse 2 to cancel. E to accept your actions. Left click on the left or right arrows to switch to a new target. Woo. That does not seem like a high chance. Ooh. Never mind. Head was crippled. Is that it? Hello. Is that all of them? Echo hide. Yeah. Take that. Some water. water. That other gecko buddy go. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to her.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Sure
There's 2
am.
more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Let's go. Right behind you.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Okay, I'll take that meat. All right. Where'd she go? My objectives over here. What'd you get down there for? Wait, I don't want to shoot you. Hold on, I got you. We don't want to shoot her. She's a settler. There we go. Nice. You're welcome. Okay.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end.
Sure
Here's
did.
a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay. Where are you?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
You established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you are finally somebody, and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland. You can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts with merchants, provoke attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will initially start out with a neutral reputation, with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all the current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. Good reputations. Smiling troublemaker. Some good, a little bad. Good-natured rascal. Good, a little bad. Accepted, some good. Liked, definitely good. Idolized, most good. Mixed reputation. Soft-hearted devil. more bad than good. Dark hero, more good than bad. Mixed, some good, some bad. Unpredictable, good and bad. Wild child, most good, most bad. Bad reputation, sneering punk, some bad, a little good. Merciful thug, bad, a little good. Shunned, some bad. Hated, definitely bad. Vilified, most bad. Accepted, folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go to our quest, huh? Go this way and this way. Which, I'm not sure which is closer, but let's just
Howdy.
take off in a direction. What was that? What am I hearing? Scary. I actually like rifles. Pretty fun. Okay, so we need to go. This must be the place I need to go. Ow! The hell? What is that? Stupid bugs. All right. Into the schoolhouse we go. I said be wary in here. Uh-oh. We're out of vats. What? Okay. Anything in here of note? Ooh, okay, let's go. WSAD, apply torque with a screwdriver, rotate the bobby pin, force lock. When torque is applied, the closer the bobby pin in the correct position or sweet spot, the more the lock will rotate. The bobby pin breaks only when the bobby pin is in the correct position will the lock fully rotate. You can also try to open a lock by forcing it, but if you fail, the lock will be permanently broken. You can only open it with a key. Interesting, okay. I'm familiar with this. Beer, bottle cap, mentats, pre-war money, purified water, stealth boy. Ooh. Yes, please. Let's try. Oh, I took a sip. Okay, so automatically it takes a sip. Nice. That's good to know. Nuka-Cola bottle. Doesn't have a lot of value. Anything else of note? No. Okay. Box of detergent. Cleaner. I guess it's worth a little bit. Not sure how much money is going to come into play in this game, but I feel like it could be a lot. especially later on. What did we come here for? Oh, a plant. I don't think there was anything in here. It's the same, yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Salesman Weekly. All right. I think that Salesman Weekly could be a... Is it... Wouldn't be aid. Oh, it's interesting. So when I scroll, I'm trying to use the scroll wheel. It's actually moving my Streamlabs. Where did that? There it is. Okay, barter plus 10. Yeah, I can do with that. Was that South Boy a one-time use thing? What is this? Plus 75. When does this, how long does it last? Oh shit, that's cool. I think I just wasted that though. It's kind of dumb. Alright, so let's keep... There we go. Xander root. Alright, we have to go get another plant. What do I look like? Nice. Anything good in the dumpster? Welcome to the Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop box like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express drop box, just activate it and you will be able to use that location to send and receive items. Okay. Is there anybody around? Let's go see if I do this. I'm hidden though. I'm detected? Who detected me? Alright, where's our next objective? Some corn? Sure looks like it. Maze. Oh boy. Whew. Poison gland. Nice. That's worth some money. This looks like a good use for vats. float fly. Woo. Keep hearing that stinger sound. I stopped throwing that up. Stop missing. What else am I hearing? Okay. Apparently I have a range. You know, funny enough, this is the best feeling Fallout guns they've had yet. You feel really snappy and light. You found a limited edition Mojave landmark globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collector will pay dearly for them. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Keep out. What is this? Is this where we were going to be buried? Is this where it all went down? Could be. Tin can. How do I repair my gun? Do I not have what I need to repair it? Worry about it later. Might need the tin can. Okay, we got the Brock flower. Sunny at the campfire. Okay. Let's take a lookie around here first. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. We're good. We're good. I like our guy. Zorro. Mizio Zorro. I need to stop with the random sounds. Sarah the Bear Friedman? Rip Joe Jack Jr. Mr. Junior Smith. Rip Mr. R. Horn. Can't read that one. Count Abraham Jefferson III. Okay. Here lies Verrill. His shovel. So, okay, so we got back to Sarah. I guess if we find a shovel, we can come back here, maybe. Wait, there's a shovel. Oh, it's not a shovel. Is there one around here? Why is this one all guarded off? J. Frenzel? Let's see if there is a shovel anywhere to be found. Somebody was digging a grave, so there's gotta be one somewhere. I don't know if grave robbing is a great thing to do, but well, if we find one in town, we'll come back. See what we can turn up. Maybe there's one at the general store. Let's find out. Yeah, he's still open as of now.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Do you have a shovel? I need one. Dynamite. I guess these are, never mind, it's alphabetical. Shovel. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything I can sell you? Would you like some bark scorpion glands? How about that? How about some tin cans? Think about that. Ooh, that's worth some money. I'm already liking the soundtrack. Why there's so much junk? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I think this transaction is final. Thank you very much.
Take it easy now.
I shall, thank you. All right, let's go back to the graveyard. Now that we have a shovel. See what we can turn up. I keep hearing things. Still sort of paranoid after Mortuary Assistant. Which I played on my other channel, by the way. Haven't really been plugging it, but I do have a second channel. It's called Friendly Fire On. It's linked on this channel as well, if you're interested. I do some scary gameplays. I stream on that channel. Mostly Star Wars The Old Republic. Do a little bit of World of Warcraft and a few other things once in a while. So, that sounds like it's your fancy. Head over there. I'm also on Twitch. Okay, got some ammo. Nice. Alright, sorry guys, I need all of your stuff. LR. Okay. Why are you guys all buried with ammo? Cat eye. Low light vision. That sounds valuable. Coyote tobacco chew. Nice. All right, this was worth it. Have I robbed every grave? I think I have. Where are you guys going? She's out this way? Can we go in this house? We can. Oh, this is your home. Easy Pete's house. Very modest. BB gun. We can sell that maybe. Sorry, Pete. I didn't mean to ransack you like this. Does this repair things? Let's see. I need to repair my gun. Does not. Leather belt. Oops. All right. Hello, Sonny.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Okay. We can. Healing powder. Perception -1, HP +1, 18 seconds. Right? Accept.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. Go meet Trudy.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Just run, why don't you? Hello, Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
What's a powder ganger?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
All right.
All right.
What happens if I help you?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Interesting. So we have to weigh our alliances. I'm guessing this place probably isn't too big on the power totem pole.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Interesting.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers see where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Let's see. Let me look at your broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
You know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
What exactly does he do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Fine by me.
You get many visitors.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Okay. Anything interesting going on?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Why do you think the NCR and Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What about the NCR?
The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
You tell me about the Legion.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Interesting. Let me already ask this question.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Okay. What do you have for sale?
Got a special discount for you after what you've done for us.
I like a discount. Okay, so this only gives me... Oh, this might help me fix the jukebox. How much is this? 20? Guess I'll keep that for future use. Anything I can give you? You want a BB? What a BB gun? You know you want it. All right, what's the... An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connectors were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair to get the thing working again. Repair of 20 or greater. Okay, so what's my repair skill? It is... Intelligence affects the science, repair, medical skills. Higher intelligence, more skill points. Okay, here we go. It is 20 or higher. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. Let's read that real quick, like. What is that under? Miscellaneous? It's not. aid. There we go. There we go. Eureka. All right. Where'd you go, lady? Low. Okay, what do we want to do here? We have 2 we can do. Let's do science and we have 11 skill points. Crap. Okay. Let's do in that case, increases the hit points used from food and drink. Let's do that. Okay. Choose another perk. Confirm Bachelor. In combat, you do 10% damage against male opponents. Outside of combat, sometimes access to unique dialogue options and dealing with the same sex. The intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Rapid reload makes all of your weapons reload 25% faster. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% whenever experience points are earned. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's do that. Where'd this lady go? Fix your radio. Is there a door here? Oh, here it is.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Do you know, man, that there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around. See who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm stealing all your food. Ooh. All right. What was that? Boxing time. Take that. Thank you. What is that? Ooh. Okay. That's good stuff. All right, let's get out of here. So we talked to him. Where is my data? Quests. Inquire about the delivery assignment. Talk to Victor. Okay. Track down the source. Okay. Building a deck. The caravan decks are comprised of at least 30 cards from one or more traditional playing card sets. The deck may have any number of cards of any type that suits a player's strategy, although it cannot be duplicate cards from the same set. For example, a King of Spades from a set A and King of Spades from a set B deck is acceptable, but more than one King of Spades from a set would be illegal. Alright, I don't have time for that right now. I need to turn this quest in. Where's Trudy? Trudy, I fixed your radio. Where does she live? That's the real question. She told me whose home was who.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who are you?
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers.
Say no more. I'm in.
All right. Just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us the supplies?
Everything give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Need to get to Prim. Suggest a route.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay. Is there any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine on locksmiths.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Ooh.
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What do they keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
That's all I wanted to know.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Thank you. All right.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, Trudy's right here. Sorry to wake you up.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Oh, you didn't pay me then, huh? Let's see.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
Let's see.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Cool.
Be careful out there.
Will. Thank you.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers and meet up with you and Ringo when the time comes.
Sounds good.
Until next time.
All right.
Howdy.
Howdy. All right, let's go. Where is Victor? Is he marked on my map? Follow this marker. Victor, is that you?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
All right. Talk to the dock. Some extra supplies. Bobby pin, cherry bomb. Hello, Doc. Doctor.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? I don't see nothing wrong with you.
All right. Town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
All right.
Take care now.
See ya, Doc. Thanks for the help. I need to use my Salesman Weekly. Okay.
You looking to buy some supply? This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Okay.
Take it easy now.
All right. That is off the to-do list. What else do we need to talk to? Prospector. Where did he go?
Howdy.
Easy Pete.
Howdy.
This the man I'm looking for.
Bad trouble. Welcome.
I hear you got dynamite. It'll help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yep.
Okay, so I need to get my explosives up. Do I have anything for that? I don't think I do. Okay, so I got some things. Got some weapon modifications. Nice. Cool. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, and with that, I think we'll end the episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we'll be back real soon with more Fallout New Vegas.